Hello, friends, and welcome to Jeff Rambles about Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. This is my take on first impressions because I finally got Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I know I am only the most up-to-date and timely of gamers. But little background, I actually have not played Smash with any sort of regularity since Melee. That puts me way back there. But Smash Melee might be one of the... It could very well be the one game I put more hours into than any other, bar none, period, end of story. The order would probably go something along the lines of Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, Fallout New Vegas, and frickin' Smash. Smash Melee. Way up there. I cannot even begin to fathom how many hours I sank into that game. So, when Brawl came out, I didn't really have a whole lot of interest in playing Brawl, just because, it came out on the Wii, which I did not have, and one of my friends did have Brawl and wasn't very excited about it. I played a little bit of it with him. Then Wii U and 3DS and all that, I just kind of skipped over those for reasons of just not having a whole lot of money, being somewhat poor, investing my my money into other gaming franchises that I could keep up with and were more digestible. And I missed it. I absolutely missed it. And I am glad that I have got Smash Ultimate now. And so I played about, about three and a half hours of it last night after I got it. I went through 3 rounds of classic mode, going through with Mario, Donkey Kong, Link. High score I got was on Donkey Kong, even though my original main was always Link. Funny that. But, yeah, Mario, Donkey Kong, Link. And then I spent a little time in the World of Light. And so the very first thing that I have to say about Smash Ultimate is, I don't know if the difficulty just ramped way up from what I remember, if I have degraded that badly, or if I was actually just never that good to begin with. But wow, it is so much harder than I remember it being. Maybe my reflexes just aren't where they used to be for, that kind of fast, high action fighting game. But wow, just wow. All I really have to say there. I'm going. I had to use a bunch of the tickets to continue in classic mode without losing difficulty, and I don't even understand where that where that steepness came from. I mean, I guess every time I selected the highest difficulty to play on, and intensity increases as you go through, adjusting to your play. But even then, like, playing on the hardest difficulty with maximum CPUs in Smash Melee was never, like, it was a challenge, sure, but it didn't kick my ass like this. And then the World of Light, I'm playing on normal, I'm not even playing on hard mode, and some of those fights just really feel unfair in a way. So I had to do a fight against Isabelle and another character I can't remember the name of, where their special ability was that they healed every few seconds, and I only had, at this point, so Kirby, Mario, Marth, and Marth was the character I chose because I'm a sword boy. I like sword boys. What can I say? And except for when they revealed Terry, and then I was like, oh my god, Terry, I must have Terry. all of you people who grew in my age group who grew up playing Street Fighter 2, I grew up playing Fatal Fury. Terry is my boy. He's my jam. That's a whole other topic. So I'm playing with Marth because I tried with Mario for a little bit. I didn't try with Kirby at all because Kirby is definitely not my gameplay style whatsoever. The moment that I unlocked Mario, I switched over to him from Kirby. But I tried with Mario for a little bit, got my ass handed to me several times, non-stop. I kept switching out different spirits, different spirit combinations, seeing what was going to work, and just nothing was working for me. So I switched over to Marth, because I got a much... Marth's fighting style, his moveset has changed less from melee to ultimate than Mario's has. So I do Marth, and I'm like, alright, I got this. Got my ass handed to me again and again and again. But I am stubborn and I'm bullheaded, and I will throw myself against a brick wall as many times as it takes until I break that brick wall through sheer force of my thick skull, damn it. And so I finally freaking did it, but it was like, what the heck? Whoa. There was no reason for it to be that difficult. But it was still a ton. Even though I got mad, it was still a ton of fun, and it was crazy. And anybody who talks about Smash saying about the metadata and the tier lists, what's balanced and isn't balanced, like, it was never intended for balanced competitive play, and anyone who tells you otherwise is lying or just butthurt, because Smash Bros. Has always, from its very inception, being about capturing that childlike joyfulness of just smashing your toys together, even though it makes no sense. And it still captures that. Even though the story for the World of Light is ramped way up in terms of how dark it is, and World of Light, how dark it is, and how I want to say more mature but not in, blood, guts, swearing, that kind of way, which is really the more childish form of mature, but more mature in how it's presented and the themes it deals with and whatnot. Even though it's in a multiverse level apocalypse that we're dealing with here and all that, it still captures that same childlike wonder, and I love it. And I hate myself for having left Smash behind for so long. But I'm back into it, and I love it. And I'm going to continue through the World of Light, get all the good Spirit Boys, and level up Spirit Boys, and unlock characters. Oh my god, I have never once in the history of any Smash I've ever played, even when I was playing the original as a small boy, ever lost a fight to a new challenger has approached. And yet, God, which character was it that destroyed me? It was Ness. Ness was my new challenger has arrived to beat him to unlock Ness, and I was being Marth. And he annihilated me, even though Marth was one of my best fighters, my best characters to play with. And I seriously don't know if it's just a steep difficulty curve from where it used to be, or if I have just degraded in so many years of not playing, but I'm going to keep at it, keep my nose to the grindstone. I was going to bring my Switch to work today to play on my breaks and during lunch, but I forgot it at home when I was rushing to get my son out to daycare. So, not today, but I will keep at it. And I will go in and I will download Terry Bogard because I'm going to main Terry to hell and back. I used to main Link in the classic days, and now it's going to be Terry. Because I am ready to face the Fury. The Fatal Fury. So, with all that, final thoughts. I'm loving it. I'm having a lot of fun with it. I just got to catch up. I just got to catch up to where I used to be. So, thank you very much for watching. Halloween in January continues on Wednesday. I just didn't have a video ready, as usual, when I do a ramble video. But you have all a fantastic rest of your day. Leave a comment on who your favorite character to play in Smash is. And, of course, subscribe if you want more content like this, and I would love to see it. It would make me very happy. And until then, I gotta leave you with a big cheer. Power Dunk!